What up, everyone? We just came back from listening to 하루만 더 by Chocolat. It was a great song, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That was a song where we actually met.
Yes.
When we were promoting to that, I was promoting Face, like, Jackpot. I was in Jackpot and stuff. It was fun. Well, guys, you're listening to the second hour of Music Access with me, Aaron of New East, introducing the strange and bizarre stories from our listeners on Fun Fun Mon. We're here with our new Monday guests, Chocolat's Tia and Lori. It's
Yes.
Lori, guys, not Rory. I was saying it wrong the whole time. I apologize.
Okay.
Well, it's time for us to take a look at some of the funny stories from our listeners. And here's our first one. Before we get into that, we have some messages actually from our listeners.
Okay.
Let me read one. Benjamin Chi from Malaysia wrote, "Hello, Tia and Lori. Nice to meet you. Tia is the same age as me, 16.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Benjamin's like, I think Benjamin's like, he calls himself like a fanboy from like Malaysia. So what up to you, Ben? And Tia, can you read the next one, I guess?
Okay, Kimberly from the USA. Hey, Tia and Lori, I'm so glad you are both on the Music Access now. 언니들 화이팅. Oh, thank you.
Nice, nice, nice. And Lori, can you read the next one?
Yes, this is from Chocolat, Latin America. Hi, I'm a huge chocolatier from Uruguay. Latin America. It's 4 a.m. here, and I've been waiting.
To stay awake, okay.
Yeah, just for you. Can you please say hi to all your Latin American fans?
Nice.
Hello, guys.
Actually, on SNS, they were telling me that they're going to be up until like 3 o'clock in the morning just to wait for us. I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Yeah, I think that's
really
definitely
sweet.
the best. Like having fans who are really dedicated and stuff. I think
Agreed.
it's really, it makes everything worthwhile.
Yeah.
You know, I think it does. Well, guys, let's get into our first funny story. I'll read it out. Fong Chi from Singapore wrote, I like this new segment, so I'm here to give you a funny story to laugh on a Monday blues, okay? You know there's April Fool's Day, right? Yep,
Yes,
April 1st.
yes.
I didn't know about that special day, however, a few years back. It happened for the first time on me. It was about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, and one of my friends called me. I answered the phone as I didn't switch to silent, and here's our conversation. Friend, Fang Chi, time for you to go to toilet. Me, sleeping mode, okay? Friend, faster, get changed, you're late for school. Me, okay. For real, I went to the toilet and got changed, and then I realized it was only 5:30 a.m. when my lesson was at 8 a.m. So then I realized it was a April Fool's joke. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that stinks. Have you guys ever like
sad.
been a victim of April Fools before?
Rather than a victim, I did a really, really bad prank on my fans.
Really?
I'm sure everyone that's listening is going to remember this, but I was talking on SNS. I was like, I'm sorry, guys, but our group Chocolat is breaking up. It was crazy. Once again, I'm sorry, guys.
What about you, Lori? Have you ever been a victim of April Fools?
They weren't really, like, big.
Oh, okay, but just like small
yeah,
ones?
just like those small, your shoes are untied, or the teacher calls you.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
You know, we actually got fooled news. We got fooled last year. Because we were doing 음악 방송, we were doing 방송, like we were promoting our song.
Yeah.
And our fans, they came in, right? And you know when the music starts, when you're doing like 산옥, when you're recording?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They like scream?
Yeah.
The music started and they're just like standing, they're just staring at us.
Oh
And
my
we're just
God.
like, what is going on right now? And then we realized it was like April Fool's joke from the fans. So I still remember that all you guys in Korea, I'm gonna get you guys soon. But you know, have you guys ever, pulled a prank on anyone during April Fool's Day?
Other than that, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a huge like April Fool's guy.
Oh, really?
Like, I had a friend who lived next to me, Zach. What up, Zach? I don't know if you're listening right now, but I used to like April Fool's Day was like war for us. I remember one time like I called him out. I was like, "Hey, you gotta come out to my backyard. Like I gotta show you something." And he came out, and I was waiting on the second floor like balcony with like a water gun. I sprayed him. It was fun though. It was fun. But yes. All right, Tia, do you want to introduce the next embarrassing story we have? Fong Chi, thank you very much for the message, by the way. It was funny.
Okay, yes, I agree. Okay, Nelly from USA. This is an embarrassing story. During my 6th period, I'm a library assistant. Most days I finish my library tasks quickly and then I get the rest of the period to do whatever I want. I usually do homework or study whenever I finish. There was one week when the photojournalism class had a photo scavenger hunt. Well, one of these things on the list that that you had to do was to get a photo of someone doing homework. Since I was doing homework most of the time, the photojournalism students kept asking me if they could take my picture throughout the whole week. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
On the last day of the scavenger hunt, I was already done with all my homework. However, this cute and adorable guy I kind of know through mutual friends walked into the library. I kind of know him, but I don't think he knows me. He's in photojournalism too, and I really wanted to talk to him. So when he walked in, I quickly, like lightning speed quickly, took my binder out. I took out some finished homework and erased half of my answers.
Wow.
Then I pretended to be concentrating and slowly started rewriting my answers. At first, he just walked by, and then he came back and asked if he could take my picture. I said, sure.
Nice.
Trying to be all cool, but inside I was really happy. Well, later, he figured out that I had purposely taken out my homework because another one of the pictures someone took of me showed the exact same worksheet, which was almost complete, and I had different clothes on, which meant the picture had to be taken a different day.
Wow.
Okay, so he thought it was a little bit weird, but what gave it away was that he talked to my friend who I told the story to without mentioning him.
Wow.
And then she put two and two together. I think she means put the pieces together.
Right.
And then she told him what I did to have him ask for my picture.
Wow.
She told me later that day that she figured out who it was and that she told him.
Dude.
Wow. I ran into him later on that week and I walked away really fast before he could tell me anything. I was so embarrassed.
Aww.
He must think I'm like a creepy, weird stalker now. Oh.
Dude.
Wow.
Hey, Nelly, spit your game. Yeah. But, you know.
Erase all my homework for you.
Shame on Nelly's friend for telling the guy. You can't do that to a friend.
Wow.
Well, you know, have you guys ever had, like, what they call in Korea, 짝사랑, where, like, someone likes you, or, like,
yeah,
you like
crushes.
someone, but they don't like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that before?
Yes.
For me, I have a lot.
Okay, not even one.
Well, not like a lot, but for me, my personality, I'm not really that great at saying I like you, so I keep it to myself.
Cool, all right.
So I have a lot of those kind of crushes.
Cool. What about you, Lori?
I'm more of an open person. I let them know.
Nice.
So I try to get things done before having to wait and
Right, of
waiting for
course.
an answer.
Of course.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm like one of those guys, like, actually, I don't know. Like, I would say I'm pretty, like, nervous. I'd be nervous and shy at first, but, like, if I really like the girl, I'd be like, I wouldn't, like, make it obvious to everyone, like, I'm gonna date this girl. I'd just be like, maybe send her, like, a text, like, what are you doing tonight? Like, you know, I'll just ask her, like, yeah.
Hinting.
Maybe, like, ask her on a date or something. You don't know, but have you guys ever had, like, a similar situation to Nelly?
Actually, not like really similar, but I kind of have one of those things where, of course, in front of your crush, you want to be all like pretty and you want to get their attention.
Of course.
So if I would walk, I would like walk in front of them, but
Right.
you don't have to like turn your head towards them.
Right.
But I would purposely turn my head
Yeah.
towards them while walking,
Oh,
just to
okay,
get their
okay.
attention.
Cool. What about you, Lori?
I've had a situation like that before, but it's kind of embarrassing because I was trying to act all pretty and everything, and it was during lunchtime in high school, and I was walking up the stairs at the football fields, and everybody's looking because the bell rang, and I fell. Right there, I fell, and he was standing right behind me.
Wait, was it purposely or
On accident.
On accident.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't
and
mean
I
to fall.
fell. Yeah.
Well, what'd your crush say? Was he just walk by like, what was that?
He laughed.
He laughed and he walked away?
Yeah.
That's messed up. I don't know what the crush was. That's messed up. Well, Nelly, thank you very much for the story. I think it was interesting.
Thank you.
How you try to get the attention of the guy. Spit your game, Nelly. I think that was dope. And Lori, can you read us the next story?
Yes, this is from Anika from the US.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just going to end up posting my life story to this corner because I actually do have a lot of embarrassing things on a regular basis. The other day I went out to eat Thai food with a couple of my friends. We got a table in the middle of the restaurant and I decided to order a noodle soup dish as it was fairly chilly outside. I'm pretty good at using chopsticks, so I was a little unsettled by this strange feeling I was getting as I was eating.
Okay, cool.
For some reason, something fell off and I couldn't tell exactly what that was. That, of course, just made me more unsettled. I looked down at the way I was eating, and I realized I was holding the soup spoon in my right hand and the chopsticks in my left.
Right.
I laughed it off, and told my friends that this must explain why I felt so weird. How could I put chopsticks in my non-dominant hand?
Oh.
I switched the utensils and began eating with the chopsticks in my right hand, only to have had the entire restaurant erupt in laughter. Why? I was holding the chopsticks upside down the entire time.
Oh. Dude.
Wow.
That's sad.
How do you hold your chopstick in your because I'm right-handed, I can never hold them in my left hand.
I
That'd
know,
be so
right?
confusing. Like, I don't have a hard time with my right hand, but, like, my left hand, like, it's kind of, like, dumb. I can't control it that well, so, like, I don't know, but...
Wow.
Have you guys ever had this experience, like, holding chopstick upside down or, like, in your wrong hand? Like, utensils or anything like that before?
When it comes to utensils, I lived in Japan before.
Right.
And then in Japan, they have a whole thing where you can't stick your chopsticks inside your rice bowl.
Right,
because
right.
it means, like...
You're inviting, like, the dead or something.
Yeah,
to come
something like
eat.
that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't, like, put it straight up and down. I just, like, put it in the bowl.
Right.
And then the person next to me was Japanese, my friend. She was like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
We're gonna be haunted by ghosts.
So that was kind of like weird for me because in Korea there's nothing like that as I know of. So
Yeah, actually, I don't know either, but... Lori, what about you? Have you ever had this experience before?
No, not with utensils, not at
with
all.
utensils?
But I'm a sloppy eater.
Oh.
yeah.
I've had that experience where, like, I'm eating, and then I'll realize, like, one chopstick is, like, upside down, the other's, like, straight, so it's like, why did I grab it like this? I don't even know, but... Anika, thank you very much for the message. I think it was funny. And guys, we read 3 stories today, and we'll be selecting the weirdest story in just a bit after a song.
Okay.
Here is Black Tinkerbell by
Chocolat.